Clear prop. Let's go flying.
There's no getting away from the fact that learning to fly isn't cheap, but it's not always easy working out exactly how much it's going to cost you.
So in this video, we're going to break down all the costs involved in getting a PPL-A.
To qualify, you'll need to do 45 hours of flying at a minimum, including 10 hours solo on your own. You'll also need 9 ground exams, something called a Class 2 medical, as well as a couple of flight tests. So let's take a look at how much you need to budget for each of those.
So let's start with the biggest expense, flight training. You'll need 45 hours as a minimum, but most people do take longer, so budget for a bit more. The hourly rate will depend on the type of aircraft you learn to fly in, but budget for around £200 to £300 an hour. You may also need to join the flying club for an extra fee. Landing fees are usually included in your flight training, but at some airfields they're an extra expense that you have to factor in. These costs can soon add up when you're going round and round the circuit, practicing takeoffs and landings.
You'll need a Class 2 medical from an aeromedical examiner, which is a basic assessment of your vision, hearing and general health, and you can expect to pay around £200 for this.
You'll also be needing a radio licence to show that you know what to say to air traffic control. This might be included in your training package, but if not, it's around £150.
There are 9 ground exams that you'll need to take for your PPL. The cost will vary from around £25 to £50 depending on where you sit them. It's also worth bearing in mind that resits might cost you extra, so do check with a school. For the exams, you'll need to get hold of equipment and apps, and it's worth bearing in mind that you can buy those from retailers. You might be able to borrow them from flying schools, and if you look on Facebook, you can often pick up items cheaply from other people.
The last cost to factor in is the skills test, which is the flying equivalent of a driving test. This will set you back whatever the hourly rate of the aircraft is, plus an examiner fee of around £200.
Assuming you pass, you'll pay a £220 licence application fee to the CAA. And a top tip, apply for your radio licence at the same time, or you'll find another £86 charge for that.
So adding up all those numbers, we're looking at 45 hours of flight training, but most people take longer, so say 55 hours. £245 an hour in a Piper Warrior will be about £13,500.
1 year's membership of a flying club will cost you around £90.
Landings may be included, but most touch and goes will be charged, probably budget for around £800.
Away landings, when you visit other airfields, budget for around £200.
For your ground exams, around £405.
Your radio licence will cost £160.
Your skills test examiner fee, £200.
A Class 2 medical will be £100.
And your CAA licence application fee, £220.
And any other equipment that you need on your journey will probably cost around £300.
So that gives us a total cost of around £16,000.
That sounds like a lot of money, but it's well worth it. And bear in mind that most people take around 18 months to complete their training, so the cost can be spread across that time.
We recommend not paying for your flying up front. Plus, don't forget you can get all the support you need on your pilot journey at flyer.co.uk.
And if you're looking for a cheaper way to fly, subscribe to our channel and watch our videos in the future.